Hey y'all, it's Big My Trades, and I want to give y'all my trade recap from yesterday, February 10th. I do have a YouTube video going through the whole trade. It is pretty lengthy, but it's just showing how I trade. It's not even a video where I'm teaching at all. It's just a watch me trade video. So if y'all are interested, go check that out. It's going to be uploaded by the time this is uploaded. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me start screen sharing or screen recording. So I did take a trade yesterday. I did not take a trade today. It was a no trade day for me. So yesterday when I got on the chart, it was around 9 o'clock. And the high that is probably on this candle now, and the 1 hour was more so than likely not there. But for now, we're just going to mark out the high and the low around that time, which was February 10th, 9 o'clock. So boom, we're going to mark out that high, and we're going to mark out the low that's on the 8 o'clock candle because that is for sure the low that was there. And we're going to scale down to the 5 minute. And y'all, when I tell y'all it took forever for my trade to play out, it literally took like 3 hours for me to catch my trade. So yeah. So let's go to where the trade happened. So here we are. So originally when I got on the trade, yesterday morning, I had a bullish bias, but around 9:30, that bullish bias then turned bearish because we had made a lower low on this 9:45 candle. So because the previous low was going to be on the 8:10 candle. So let me mark this out just so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So at the time, this was our lower low, and we also had a lower high. And I was like, okay, if this high gets broken right here where the blue line is and this yellow circle is, then I will be having a bullish bias. But in turn, so this high was at, this high was at 9:30, but at 9:45, we got a bullish indication. So then my bias did switch, and I had marked out my supply zone from where we broke this low. And this is all in the YouTube video. So my supply zone is literally going to be this pink bullish candle before we got that break. And I did include the wick as well of this 9:30 candle. That way it just gave, just a little bit more room, right? So then I was waiting for my correction because like I said, I trade ICC and supply and demand. So I was waiting for my correction, but we ended up tapping into the zone, and we ended up tapping into the midpoint. And I've noticed once you kind of touch that midpoint, it's going to disrespect your zone more so than likely. This is just what I've noticed. So then I'm like, okay, we broke the high that I initially thought we was going to break. So now I have a new demand zone, which I'm about to mark out right now for you all and kind of clear some things for you all. So we now have a new high that has been formed, which is our indication, our new indication. So this is our new indication. So now I'm like, okay, we have a new demand zone. So I'm going to mark out this demand zone, and I'm just going to wait for price to tap into this demand zone. And when I tell y'all that took forever, it took forever. So as you can see, we had our indication and now our correction into our demand zone. Let's see, around 12 o'clock, we got that tap into our demand zone, but I didn't want to get aggressive because it was just a very choppy day for me yesterday. So I really wanted confirmation. So we got our tap at 12 o'clock, and my confirmation was once this pink bullish candle broke the body of that previous candle. So I entered, where did I enter? Where's my enter? I entered right here when price broke this body of the candle. I put my stop loss at the midpoint, and then I did a 1-to-1, and I ended up catching a 1-to-1. I had 5 contracts. I closed out 2 at my 1-to-1, and I had then my 2-to-1. That never got hit, but it's okay because I still closed in profit because I moved my stop loss into profit once my 1-to-1 got hit. But my 1-to-1 got hit, moved my stop loss into profit, and I ended up leaving this trade with $307.30, I think it said. Yeah, so that's kind of my trade recap of yesterday. When I tell y'all I waited for this trade, like patience really paid, because there has been times yesterday where I could have FOMO'd into the trade, but I decided not to because I am really focusing on my systems and process, in all honesty. Because with me, trading is not the issue. It's really the greed and the rushing, the result. But you can't rush the results, in all honesty. So this was the trade that I took. Make sure y'all look at my YouTube video so y'all can see it in real time and not just like a breakdown like this where you're not seeing the candles move actively. Because I personally, I can't learn that way. I can learn if I'm seeing somebody trade in real time. And there's not a lot of YouTubers that trade in real time out there. So yeah, make sure y'all go watch that video. And I hope y'all found this informative.